Got the Dirty Bird with us, Tim Means. Thanks for the time.
What's going on, man?
How you doing?
Doing good. Watch me train all day, so I can ask you, am I taking this serious?
No, you're taking this one serious, and I didn't know you could jump that high, honestly.
I didn't know I could jump that high either. I got the brothers over there, Dwayne and Aaron, teaching me how to hop and how to dance and all that good stuff. So they're giving me speed, footwork, and I'm healed up, ready to rock and roll for Oklahoma City.
How to dance? I missed that part, damn.
Yeah, I consider it dancing. It might just be walking to those guys, but it's dancing to me.
So, this continued quest to build strength as you're a welterweight, how's it been going working with Functional Fury?
Man, minus that last issue I went from December, I had that bone bruise, and man, I was in here all taped up trying to work through that last camp. No excuses for the last camp. It wasn't my night. Fractured my foot in the fight, came home with a nerve contusion and a fracture. We stuck with the program, kept trying to move around, did recovery, continued to do what work I could outside of being able to use my foot and right leg for the last, it was 9-10 weeks before I got cleared and was able to get back into practice. So I'm glad I continued to stay on the boat, continued to try to do what I was supposed to, and asked Dana White to get me on the Oklahoma City card if I get cleared by the doctors. They got me cleared. They got me on that show, so I'm ready to. It's not going to take much to top my last performance, so I'm not really stressing that at all. I want to show up healthy, make weight, and get into a good fight.
I want to complain for you. You don't get paid enough that you had to take the fight with the bone bruise. We all know why you had to take the fight. It's not an ego thing. There's reasons why guys take fights. You don't fight, you don't get paid.
Yeah, we don't get paid. I just signed that new contract, and with the win, I could have made a good chunk of cash. So it was worth the gamble. You know what I mean? I lost the fight or whatever, and, just got my butt kicked that day. It is what it is, you need to be humbled. Got back in here, we had a couple good guys come down. Bobby Nash is in the UFC in welterweight. We have Steve Hanna here. We just have a bunch of good guys, and, I got to watch them fight, got to sit on the sideline, chew down on my mouthpiece, want to get back into practice, want to be here. It is hotter than all heck in here. You can't tell by looking on that little TV screen right there, but it's hot here today, so been training in the heat. Like I said, man, I posted on my social media yesterday, I'm ready for a fist fight, and I'm ready for just that.
Now, obviously, the UFC didn't look at the Oliveira loss as a big loss. They normally don't match someone that takes an L with the guy that's coming off of a knockout win. So you're still held in good esteem, it looks like, just from the matchmaking.
Yeah, they knew I was hurt. I had to call in and get the insurance to cover part of my injury from the December incident. When I had that bone bruise, they said I was better off breaking my foot than that dang bone bruise had. But it's not my nature to say no to things, and I was beating Oliveira's ass, so I had it in my head it was going to go just that way again. It's not my nature to say no to things. Probably should have listened to my coaching staff here, and probably should have done that and stepped to the side. But anyone that knows me knows I have to learn things the hard way, and given the chance, I'll probably do it all over again. So thankful to have the job that I have. We're going to travel around and check things out, but I'm going to go home to Oklahoma City, hang out with the family, get into a fight, and do fishing for the next week.
From that last fight, have you even looked back at it, or with the injury you're like, I don't need to watch this because that wasn't me?
Yeah, it's not even worth watching. I wasn't even all there, so the stars and the moons and everything aligned that night for him in front of his friends and family, so I'm happy for him for that. But let me get Alex Garcia out of the way, and we'll start barking at that rematch. They didn't want to do the rematch outside of Brazil anyway, so I don't think they're going to want to fight me anywhere else. So I'm not going back to Brazil. I've been there twice now. I don't need to go back and check anything out there. It was on my to-do list to go to Brazil. I got that off my to-do list. So if they want to fight me, they're going to need to get off their couch and travel somewhere, because it's not fair to do 27 hours one way. You know what I mean? While they sit and hang out on the couch and wait for the fighter to get there. So with that being said, I would have done it all over again. I'm got a short window to do this stuff in, and wins or losses, I think I've learned more in my losses than I have in any wins. So, we got back to what we do here, and scrambling drills and working out in the heat. And like I said, you see me work out more than once today. It's been one hell of a day, and I've taken Alex Garcia very serious.
Pretty even keel. We know you just like to punch guys in the face. Any extra excitement for getting what you wanted fighting in Oklahoma City?
Yeah, man, I got all my friends and families there. You even have people that dislike you there that are going to be watching. So I think I just want to tell people, don't judge a book by its cover. I don't look strong, but I'm wiry, and I'm just ready to get into another fight. That's the way I get my paychecks, and that's the way I get to have fun when we're done. It's been 2 months of training over here. I'm ready to do some fishing, hook some bass, and to shoot off some fireworks.
But before you get to hooking the bass, you have to hook a Dominican fish in that cage.
Yeah, the Dominican gets tired, so no one's worried about that guy. The first 5 minutes is gonna be pretty gnarly. Gonna have to be staying on my toes and away from his big power. But anyone that knows dudes with big muscles, they get tired and fade. So I'll be the one standing into that triathlon with my hand raised.
Big overhands, takedowns after that, and him gassing. That's what we're expecting.
Big overhands. You got to watch out for that. You have to ask Pyle. But then again, I can't judge that match off watching Pyle and him fight either. It wasn't Pyle's best performances. He was already very mileage veteran. So I think he's dealing with a different fighter. Talking about Garcia, he's dealing with someone different, tall, lanky. We've been sizing each other up the last few shows anyway, so it's time we hit each other.
And on that bone bruise that you had on your foot, worst injury?
Bone bruise and turf toe. Anybody with a real nerve issue, I had that nerve contusion going on, and that was crappy. So anybody with a real nerve problem, man, I'm gonna give a hug to. So could have been a lot worse. I went through 9-10 weeks of rehab and working on what I could to get things done. Here, I want to get something to eat. Teach the team class behind me that they got going on, grappling and all.
Tim Means, we're gonna thank you for the time.
Thanks, Micah.